What's up, YouTube? You'll never guess what I've done. I have dove into the world of the kayak. Yes, that's a Lifetime Teton Angler that I have got for my birthday. My wife, went to Dick's, got this thing on sale. I think it was $2.99. It's a 10-footer, weighs about 50 pounds, and I've already started mods. Imagine that, me doing mods. But I'll give you a quick look at it here. It's got a really nice seat, and that was probably the reason I ended up keeping this thing. I didn't know if I would really like it at first, but this has the chair back seat that comes out of that, and sits really good. I haven't had this thing out on the water yet, but I sat in the garage and imagined myself out on the water. But yeah, good seat. To me, and a lot of people have told me that the chair back seats like that sit on top kayak really makes a difference for being able to sit out on the water for an extended period of time. So yeah, probably my favorite part of this thing. You got your 2 rod holders here, your holes, and I think it's got about 6 holes in it. What are those called? Scupper holes or something. But I've got to get some plugs for those. This area here is wide enough to hold a milk crate, so that's a good thing. Probably get one of that. You can get the attachments to hold even more rods. And then you've got an area back here that's just blank right now. I have bought these little storage hatches here, and I'm gonna put one on this end, and you can see I've already started with a jigsaw there, creating my hole for the front one there. I've got that. I'm gonna go in here in just a little bit. I gotta put my little gasket underneath that. I'm gonna do all that tomorrow. So it comes with screws, and I've seen other people on YouTube. It's got this exact kayak. They recommend using bolts and nuts just to make sure you get a good seal here. So I think I'm gonna do that, take their advice and get those nuts and bolts that they used and go that route instead of going the screw route with it. But a lot of storage down here. These things are, as others have shown, these things come super thick. I don't know if I can get a good zoom or get a good focus on that, but these things, they're definitely thick and good quality. You don't really hear much of the Lifetime brand name kayaks, but it seems to be good quality. It's, like I said, it's 50 pounds. There's a place for your feet there. Got some tracks here, place for your paddle to go, and 2 good hooks here. 2 handles here, and got the paddle clip there. And so my paddle, I ended up getting a Field and Stream from Dick's, and it's the Angler CF, Angler carbon fiber. It seems pretty light. I was kind of comparing paddle weights online, and this was one of the lighter ones that had decent reviews. I got it for 85 bucks. I think it retails for 99. I had a $20 off. So, but I hadn't been out on the water yet, so I don't know. Got a paddle cord there hooked just in case, I lose it, but that just hooks right in there if I can get it. Like so. Hooks on there nicely. Got another handle on the other side there. And like I said, your tracks for whatever other gear you want to throw on there. I don't know if I'll ever use those, but you know what? So far, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna get these 2 hatches put in hopefully tomorrow. You know, I thought that was a pretty good idea, pretty good modification, something that probably needs to have some dry storage. I ended up getting a cell phone thing that attaches right there. I can put my phone in, keep it dry, and it floats. I got that at Dick's for probably too much. I think it's $14, but I thought you could control your phone with it inside there. Ends up you can't, so that kind of sucks on that end. So I guess I'll be using my watch to send texts and stuff like that. But I don't know, I may end up finding something else later. Another thing, I thought it was really important to get a life jacket. I mean, some of you may think I don't need one, but to eliminate a lot of searching and trying to find the right one, NRS, from all of my research, makes the best kayaking type life jacket out there. I got this on eBay, 75-ish, and they retail for 100 or more. I got the large, extra large. I'm 5'11", 170 pounds, and it seemed to fit me well. One thing I liked about this thing is it's got a lot of pockets. One guy talked about putting his Glock 26 in one of the bigger pockets. You know, I've got a shield that I could throw in there if I wanted to. But anyway, this thing has a lot of pockets. Little bungee there for some flippers. And you know, you can throw your little knife there if you want to. But the main thing about these, or the cool thing, is your back flotation device there is high, and you know, you got screen right here. I can hold that up and you see that a little bit better. But anyway, it's made so that when you're sitting against this back right here, you know, it comes up high enough to where it's, you know, it's not uncomfortable and not in the way. So this thing has tons of straps on it. My lighting in here is not the best. It's got tons of straps. It got straps in the front right there as well. So NRS Chinook is what it's called. Chinook. And like I said, I got mine on eBay. And these things are on closeout on their site, but they didn't have my size. So, but eBay had just a good deal for free shipping, and I got this thing in super fast too. So, but yeah, so I'm in the kayaking world now. You know, like I said, I've never really heard of the Lifetime Kayak. So, we're just kind of going out and seeing how this thing is going to work. I got some roof racks for the vehicle. I got to get me some straps. I got those installed. I got to get me some kayak type straps as well. It's just like there's so much upfront gear that, you know, I have to get just simply because I've never done this before. Gosh, there were some other things that I had on my list to get as well, but yeah. Like I said, I'm excited about this. This is the Teton Lifetime Teton Angler by Lifetime, and it's a 10-footer. Again, 50-ish pounds. I could carry it, you know, in one hand using the strap here, decently, you know, well. So wouldn't want to carry it too far. But another thing, I was going to get a cart. I'm going to get one of those dollies for these things. I've got a little place that I have in mind that I'm probably gonna need that cart, so I don't have to carry it a long ways. So that's another thing. I'm looking on Amazon for that, and man, it's just, you know, you want to be obviously as cheap as you can get, but still get a quality product. And that's kind of the issue I'm running into on Amazon is, you know, I'm finding what I feel like are some decent carts, but the reviews are just so mixed. It's kind of like trying to buy a fish scale these days. God, they're all garbage. I'm glad I still have the one I have. So, but yeah, so that's my next thing, is trying to find a cart for this thing. But I plan on getting it out on the water soon. I'll have my GoPros with me. You know, I'm filming with my phone right now, so my lighting sucks. But like I said, plan on getting this thing out of the water. I have never been in a kayak in my life, so I've been watching videos on how to paddle and stuff like that. So ought to be interesting. Hopefully I can stay afloat and you know, do a little bit of fishing. It'll be a learning process, but I'll get it like I like it, and you know, this summer, and hit some little ponds and just, you know, get used to it more than anything. So there are some other channels, YouTube channels that, like I said, that there are guys doing these mods to this boat, and you know, I'm not taking the credit for these mods. I think TJ Outdoors was one of them on YouTube, who had a lot of different stuff on this particular kayak, so I recommend checking him out. You know, he's the one that basically filled me in on the hatch, the front and the back hatch, and you know, I just been kind of following his lead with his mods. So, but anyway, hadn't had a video in a while. Went fishing this past weekend. I've caught a 3 and 4 pounder this year. I missed a big one on a swim jig recently. Kind of sucks, but hey, I'm still trucking. Gonna be out of town this weekend, and hopefully within the next week or so I can get back on some fish, man. It's real hard for me having 3 kids and 1 on the way. Finally getting me a boy, so it's, you know, it's hard to get on the water these days, but when I do, I enjoy it, that's for sure. So all right, well, that's all I have today. I just wanted to show y'all the kayak here. Again, the Lifetime Teton Angler 10-footer here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or any mods you want to talk about or whatever, give me some kayaking advice, because like I said, I've never been in one before. So should be fun. Thanks for watching. See y'all sometime.